Hi everyone, my name is Claire Bradley and I am a genealogist based in Dublin in Ireland. I'm working today on IrishGenealogy.ie, which is our main portal for civil records in Ireland. And I wanted to share a little tip that I found when you're looking with birth records. So I'm just going to share my screen. So this is the main search page. And when we talk about births in Ireland, these records online cut off at 100 years ago. So you won't find any births at the moment in April 2025 for births that are more recent than the end of 1924. But sometimes there are records that should be in that search that don't show up. And that's because the person's birth was registered late. But I found a little trick to help you figure out when that was. So I'm going to do a search. So this is actually my grandfather, and my great-grandparents don't seem to have been very good at registering the births of their children. They had 9 children, and I've only found one of them in the index in the year that that person was born. The rest of them all seem to have been registered quite late, some as late as when they went to claim the old age pension, which is the case of my grandfather. So if I put in Dublin and I know he was born in 1922, I'm going to put in 1922 and show you what comes up. So I click my search and it gives me an index reference. Robert Walters, born 5th of July 1922. That's my granddad. And it says that his mother's birth surname was Cullen. I know that's the right person. But when I click on it, if this was a birth that had not been registered late, if it had been registered at the time, when I clicked on this record image, it would bring up a page from the birth register and I would find his name on it. But instead, what happens is this. It says not found. And that's because I know that his birth wasn't registered until he tried to claim the old age pension in 1988. And they said, we don't know who you are. And what happened was that his older sister had to go and swear an affidavit and they got his birth registered late. But here's the clue that I noticed in the URL. If you look at the top here, the URL actually shows births 1988 in it. And that's because that's the year he was registered. So if you find a record like this that comes up not found, have a look at the URL and it will tell you what year the person's birth was actually registered. So when you go to the GRO and you do your search, it will cut down on the number of searches you have to do because you'll be able to say, hey, I know this person's birth was registered in 1988 or whatever. And then you'll be able to order a copy of their birth certificate, which will, of course, give you their actual date of birth, not their date. We will have the date of registration as well. And that's what I can do here. So I've tested this with a number of other people I know whose births are registered late, and every time it shows up in the URL the year that they were registered. So I hope you find this tip useful, and if you do, please give it a like and a share, and remember to subscribe for other tips and tricks for using Irish genealogy records. Thanks for watching. Bye.